All right.
Okay, so who can tell me the general equation for a straight line? It begins with y equals.
mx plus b, right?
Mx.
Yeah, who said that? It was Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
plus
mx plus
b.
b. Now, I don't know why whoever... mx plus b is technically correct, okay? But generally, we use mx plus c, okay? Now, if you want to use b, it's fine. It's not a big deal, but I'm going to use c because that's what most mathsy type people use, okay? Who can remember what the m stands for?
Slope. The slope.
Yeah, the slope, right.
Slope,
Good,
yeah.
great, Zaire. And what's the proper maths name for the slope?
Gradient.
Gradient, right, good. So the gradient. So that tells us the slope, how steep the line is. Good. What about C?
The Y-intercept.
Y-intercept.
Excellent, good, okay. So you seem to remember more than you let on when we were in school. Okay, so first off, if I draw a line, let's draw it like this. Okay, so there is my straight line. Let's make it a different color so I can differentiate it from the rest. Okay, so if I want to work out the equation of this line, two things I need are the gradient and the y-intercept. So who can remember, how do I work out the gradient?
Rise over run.
Yeah, good, Ethan.
All right.
All right, gradient is equal to rise over run, or vertical over horizontal, however you want to remember it. So how do I go about working out the rise and the run of this straight line?
You see how far it goes up and how far it goes across?
Yeah, how far it goes up. Now, from where though, Damon? Like, can I pick?
You
The
have to pick where it intercepts.
Y-intercept.
Yeah, it has to be a Y-intercept.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
You're right. You want to pick, where it goes through exact points. So this is a good point because it goes through. This is an exact point. Something like this. I don't. Can you see what I'm doing here?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good because it's going through.
Not exact.
It's not exact. So I'm going to pick this point, and well, that's not a great looking line, is it? Let's do it again. And I'm going to pick this one. Okay, so this is my rise and my run. So yeah,
2
what
over
is
4?
1/4.
now? We need to be careful because what is the rise?
2 over 8.
Careful, person.
2 over 8.
Look at our units.
1?
Yeah, it's 1. Okay, this is 1 unit. Yes. Even though it's 2 squares, I'm going from 1 to 2, so it's only 1 unit.
1 over 8.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And what about my run? So I'm going from here to here.
4.
Yep, it is 4 because I'm going.
Wait, what?
So
Because 1.
Oh,
this
I
is
see.
1 unit,
Yeah,
2
I didn't
units,
realize.
3 units,
Yeah.
4 units. So you have to look at the axes, okay, to make sure that it is what it's going up by, okay? So our gradient is 1/4. What about our y-intercept?
1.
Yeah, our y-intercept is 1. So our equation of this straight line is y equals
1/4.
Yep.
Times x.
Times 1.
So it's
Plus
1 plus
1.
plus 1, right? So remember, you always leave your y and your x's alone in your equation. All you need is the gradient and the y-intercept. So the gradient is 1/4, so that goes in front of the x, and the other number is the y-intercept, which is just 1. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what about if the line is sloping downwards? What's the only thing that changes?
You subtract.
Well,
in the equation. You
it does.
subtract instead of adding.
Not
It'll be the
quite.
same.
One thing will change. What's going to change? Like, what can you tell me about the slope of this line and the slope of this line?
One's rising, one's not.
Yeah, so one is positive and one is
Negative.
negative. So if it's sloping downwards, then it is a negative gradient. That's the only thing that changes. Okay? But you can work it out the same. One other thing I want to do, and then I'm going to leave you alone. What about if I've got come on. What about if I have got a straight line? Actually, no. What about it if I don't have a straight line? Get rid of that.
Oh,
Oh,
What happened?
oh my. 2019.
2019.
Early 2000s graphics.
All right. Let's say we have a question that doesn't have a picture. It says, what is the gradient of the straight line which passes through coordinates, let's say, -1, 3, and B, 6, 4. Any idea what we do here? You can remember. If not, don't worry.
well, we know the
So
X and the
it'd be
Y.
negative. It would be -1 to the left, and then it'd be 3 up on the y-axis.
Right, yeah. So I could end up drawing this, but
Yeah.
the thing is I want to get away with not drawing it. So -1, 3, just to kind of have an idea, -1, 3 would be here. And the other point is 6, 4. 6, 4 would be there. So my straight line would be going between these two. That would be my straight line. But if I want, so
Yeah.
what would the rise be?
1.
1.
Okay, and how do you actually get 1? Oops. What am I
Because it
doing?
goes from 3 to 4.
Yeah. So what are you doing to those two numbers?
You can just use.
What are you doing? You're subtracting them, right?
Oh,
And they are my y coordinates. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, so here we go. Good. Looking good. I changed color.
The other one would be 5.
There we go. So this is my, let's label these x1, y1, x2, y2. So Damon, I think you said, what did you do to your y coordinates?
You subtract them
You
from each
subtracted
other.
them, right. So you do y2, take away
4
y1.
minus.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
4 minus 3. What do you do to your x coordinates, do you think?
Well,
I want to
you
find,
use it. Oh, you add them. Sorry.
well, no, careful.
Oh wait, no.
So this is 6 on my x, and this is -1.
You. Well, you would add 1
Well,
because it's 7, right?
it is 7, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do to 6 and -1 to get 7?
Add. No.
No, you don't add. 'Cause if
Subtract.
You subtract, right, okay. Because
Subtract.
6 take away
Minus -1.
is actually 6 plus 1, which gives me the 7. Good. So it's kind of nice because it means I just do exactly the same thing for my x coordinates. x2 take away x1. So my y's, so this is the formula, and you get given this formula. It's good, you don't need to remember it. And I put my numbers in. You always label your points. X comes first. So y2 take away y1 divided by x2 take away x1. So that's 1 over 6 take away -1 is 7.
7.
And you can use a calculator. So this is the formula that you have to use, okay? And the trick is to always label your coordinates if you're given them like that. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording for a second. If I can just figure out how you go about doing that.
Isn't there a little button